They don't want you to see this, because once you do, you will never look at conversations the same way again. 5 covert moves of manipulation, invisible to the blind, but not to you. Introduction. Most people drift through life unaware, blind to the little pushes and pulls shaping their choices. But you are different. You are here because you want to see the game being played. You want to see the strings before they tighten around you. Today, we uncover 5 forbidden techniques, moves people use unconsciously, and once you learn them, you will never be fooled again. Move 1. Framing the architecture of choice. Imagine you walk into a car dealership. The salesman doesn't ask if you will buy a car. He asks, will you be driving it home today? Or should we deliver it to your house? That's framing. You think you are making a choice, but the real decision was already made for you. Case study. During the Cold War, politicians often framed nuclear escalation not as war or peace, but as strength or surrender. The frame defined the acceptable choice. Psychological principle. Humans dislike ambiguity. When given a structured frame, they choose within it. Defense. Ask, what other frames exist? Or reframe the conversation yourself. Move to micro commitments, the trap of consistency. Have you ever signed a harmless petition on the street, only to be asked for a donation minutes later? That's not coincidence. That's the foot in the door. Once you say yes to something small, your brain wants to stay consistent, even when the request grows larger. Historical example. In the 60s, a Stanford experiment showed house owners agreed to place a huge, ugly billboard on their yard, but only after earlier agreeing to a tiny sticker on their window. The first yes paved the way for the absurd. Psychological principle. Consistency bias. Defense. Treat each request as independent. Never assume a small yes commits to you to the next. Move 3. Emotional anchoring, short-circuiting logic. Think of a beggar who looks into your eyes, voice trembling. Just one coin for my children. Or the charming manipulator whispering, you are the only one who understands me. Both bypass logic. They don't want your analysis. They want your emotion. Case study. In courtrooms, skilled lawyers anchor juries with emotion. Pity for the defendant, anger at the system, long before facts are considered. Once the anchor sets, reason is drowned. Psychological principle. Emotion narrows focus. Defense. Pause. Label the emotion. This makes me feel guilty. Why? Then buy time before deciding. Move 4. Gaslighting light. Death by doubt. You remember something clearly, but the other person smiles softly and says, no, that's not how it happened. Not aggressive, not loud, just enough to plant a seed of doubt. Real life manipulation. Abusive relationships often don't start with shouting. They start with subtle contradictions. You are too sensitive. You misunderstood. You are remembering wrong. Over time, reality itself bends. Psychological principle. Repetition erodes certainty. Defense. Keep record. Trust written words. State calmly, I recall differently. Here is why. Move 5. Social proof. The hurt in a whisper. Everyone thinks so. Most people already signed. Have you heard these lines? They are not facts. They are pressure. Delusion of consensus. Historical example. In totalitarian regimes, propaganda constantly emphasized the people supporting the dictators. The impression of mass consensus silenced doubt, even when individuals secretly disagreed. Psychological principle. Humans imitate the herd under uncertainty. Defense. Ask, which people? Where is the evidence? Make your decision by principle, not by the phantom crowd. Identity reinforcement. You have now seen what most never do, the silent weapon people use in daily life. Framing, micro-compliments, emotional anchors, gaslighting, social proof. Most are blind to these moves, but not you. You walk to society awake, untouchable. Conclusion. If this opened your eyes, share it. Let others awaken too. Subscribe to join a community that doesn't play blindly, but studies the shadow. Because the real danger isn't the monsters outside. It's the one smiling right in front of you. Follow for more.